Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to create pinch zoom function for touchscreens. It still works not so perfectly as I want, but it can be used. I will demonstrate it inside one of my projects. Some controls has already been done. It's a zoom with the mouse wheel and camera rotation around the model. I also made markers to indicate touches on the screen to make the process more visual. First of all, we need to open the project settings and in the input section activate gesture recognizer. Also in this section you need to add a new axis mapping. Give it a name pinch zoom, set gesture pinch, and set scale equal to 1. That's it for the project settings. To zoom in, I will manipulate with the spring arm component inside my character BP. I mean changing the target arm length parameter. Let's go to the event graph tab. Add our created pinch zoom, create a variable, give it a name. In this variable we will store the value of pinch zoom axis value for the previous frame. Now add a print string and I will talk about the main problem of the pinch node. Compile and run the project on the device. After starting, the value is equal to 0. When we touch with two fingers, the value immediately becomes equal to 1. Now we begin to bring our fingers together and see that the value begins to decrease and gradually approaches 0. So we are in range from 1 to 0. Everything seems to be fine. We begin to spread our fingers and see that the value does not increase with a unit. It can increase even more than 100 times. Well, let's go back to the event graph. I want the function to work only when there is a finger's movement. To make it work, I will compare axis value with the pinch value. If there is a difference, then there is a movement. To determine the direction of fingers movement, we will compare the pinch value in current frame and what it was in the previous frame. Now I will add some additional nodes. I will not go into details here. The main goal is to obtain proportional values when the fingers move apart and move towards each other. Great! Now we need to make one of value positive and the second negative, and make it even more useful. Now we need to create a separate function that will change the length of the spring arm component. Give it a name pinch zooming. Take spring arm. Set the variable target arm length. We also need an additional pinch scale variable, which will be a multiplier for pinch value. Now take the current target arm length value and add pinch value to it. Let's make the limits from 500 to 1100. Let's go back to event graph. Add a newly created function in our sequence. Great, the zoom is working now. But there is another problem. We brought our fingers together, removed them from the screen, touch again and see a jerk. This is due to the fact that the access value at a new touch is set to 1, but the pinch value from the previous frame is not equal to 1, so the sequence is triggered. So we will fix it in the following way. Now we need to check everything. Okay. At the end, I will create a function that will smooth out the movements a bit. This is a simple function, so I will not talk about the details. That's it for now. Good luck and see you next.